D&B Transformation Solutions Limited. A professor in practice in the area of innovation and entrepreneurship at UWI, Mr. Brooks is a respected attorney who served 4 years unopposed as the Vice President of the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago. He is the former chairman of the NGC Group of Companies and retired Group Chief Operating Officer of the regional conglomerate and publicly held Group Anson McCann. Mr. Brooks, I'd like to invite you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mr. Hussain took 5 minutes, that means I have 2 minutes extra. I'm going to talk this morning about the evolving national context, the Trinidad and Tobago economic system and innovation snapshot. Many others have spoken to that. I'll talk a bit about the UWI ecosystem. Secondly, I'll talk about the need to realign our national response and our vision of UWI in terms of the need to re-engineer for cohesive, integrated ecosystem, the formation of UWI ventures, our imperatives and strategic intent, and then finally I'll talk a bit about the need to re-engineer partnerships. We are operating way too silent now as a country and as an economy, and the need for academia, business, private sector, government, and the social sector to come together, particularly given the trends in digitization. And then I'll talk a little bit about wider regional collaboration and stakeholder partnerships. The backdrop to what we're doing is national economy. And our economy is located in very challenging global circumstances. We've had 1% growth in 2018, growth in 2019 is going to be less than or equal to 1%. If you take a look at some of our numbers, debt cover, which is foreign exchange cover, that's slipping, it's now 8 months and it's 39.9, it's 7% decline year on year. If you take a look at youth unemployment is particularly high given the overarching numbers. If you take a look at our energy sector output has improved 3.6, 3.7 BCF in terms of gas. Oil has fallen a little bit, but you have some challenges in terms of BPTT, and you also have some challenges in terms of Atlantic Trade 1. Those negotiations are going to be particularly important in the future for Trinidad and Tobago. But the backdrop is, what you see from an energy standpoint is greater volatility, a downdraft currently in energy prices, methanol, ammonia, natural gas. This morning natural gas was $2.59 and coming back a little bit. But it tells us that we have to reduce the dependence on energy. In terms of the non-energy sector, we've got tepid non-energy performance. All of the data points are telling us that motor car sales, cement sales have slightly improved by about 2%. But we've got to expand the non-energy sector. We've got to leverage the trends in terms of digitization, and we've also got to leverage many of the treaty agreements that we have. Innovation and entrepreneurship is not an option. Innovation and entrepreneurship is an imperative. We have some time now in terms of the legacy economic fundamentals. Debt to GDP 61.9%, but that's climbing. If you take a look at our import cover, 8 months, that's slipping. It used to be 10 months. And if you take a look at our repo rate, 5%, it's still higher than many of the international centers. This morning, the conversation in Europe is we have to reduce the interest rates a little bit more. Trump as well is also talking about less than zero, which means that we have to ensure that we have really accommodative monetary policy. But the key point is we've got to act now. And one of the recommendations that I want to start by making is we've got to encourage entrepreneurship from the primary school stage. We've got to encourage entrepreneurship from the primary school stage. From primary school to college, to secondary school to university, we've got to have people start thinking, I want to be an entrepreneur. And by age 13 or 14 in college, we've got to encourage people to form companies to live that dream. So there has to be a complete transformation, a complete disruption in what we're doing. It's not business as usual, because energy and all energy flows and oil flows will not take us further. We've got to diversify, we've got to broaden the base of the economy, and we've got to leverage the opportunities coming from digitalization, which has made the world a lot flatter. Innovation snapshot, those were the world legacy indicators. 96 out of 126 on the Global Innovation Index, 94 in the Global Competitive Index, in the low 20% globally for value startups, and productivity issues persist, and we also have some legal issues as well. The new data is telling us a couple of things. One is that the new data is telling us that the government at least is serious in terms of anchoring the vision for innovation and entrepreneurship. It's anchored in the 2030 document. The ICT sector has improved from the 67th on the Global Innovation Technology Report. 3 spots, not much, but it's heading in the right direction. Internet penetration improved from 58 to 65%. That's very important because it underpins digital marketing, social marketing, digitization, robotics, AI, etc. And there's a hub of innovation activity taking place, and sometimes we don't complement the ministries for what they're doing. In the Ministry of Trade and Export TT, you have the grant fund facility and disbursements are taking place. In the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we just signed 3 important agreements, including WIPO and the Rome Convention in the area of digital arts, pay TV, television, etc. Kariri is doing some good work in terms of the IS with the IEDB, and I wanted just to give them a round of applause because they're doing good work. While we're making good progress, this thing has to become far more contagious. We need a mindset shift. We need to, with the government, with the laptops, and with content, and with TST with 4G, we need to start pushing entrepreneurial content out to every child who has a laptop. Agreed? We need to use that as classes 24/7, 365. So in agriculture, in chemistry, in engineering, in arts, in social sciences, in creative arts, in fashion, that content is going to them so that we're immersing them with it. We need to be disruptive in our behavior. We need to be disruptive in our behavior. The UWI ecosystem. Good. The UWI ecosystem. UWI has a reservoir of projects. You have students in engineering, chemistry, agriculture, who produce annually a portfolio of innovations and inventions. How many people in business are aware of that in this room? 1. There is an opportunity. UWI is ranked in the top 5%. It actually improved its rating in 2019. And there are great opportunities in patentable research, in medicine, in medical applications, in agriculture, engineering, chemistry, etc. We have to start connecting some dots. All of that reservoir of patents. I'm not interested in a patent. I am not interested in a patent. I'm interested in a patent that I can license. I'm interested in a patent that I can register. I'm interested in a patent that I can commercialize. And we have to start connecting some dots between all of that research work at UWI and at Kariri with business people who have established businesses, who have capital, and say, how could we connect this a little bit better and commercialize it? Either by being disruptive or by being incremental and taking that to the marketplace, extending our brands, line extensions, business extensions, more efficiencies in the workplace. That connection has got to be deeper, and that's part of our vision at UWI. And so we're taking a look at students, alumni, faculty, and staff. 16,000 students graduating almost annually. Cohorts coming in every year, master students, retirees coming back in, and say, how do we operate disruptively from a UWI and from a national perspective, because we've got to get Trinidad and Tobago's growth up to 4% plus. If we don't get Trinidad and Tobago's growth up to 4% plus, and we stay at the anemic 1% levels, we are running a fiscal deficit of approximately 4%. In 2015, it was 14%. Our debt to GDP is increasing, and the time is now for us to start saying, what do we do now, given that the legacy fundamentals are still strong, and we have an opportunity to make the Trinidad bend in a way that's deliberate, thoughtful, and we are driving it. Everybody with me? Good. German Pakistan. How many people like the German footballers? I'm a German fan. You see plenty of my German friends here. Germany is interested. Ireland is interested. The UK is interested. It's interesting because while Germany is famous for football, it's also very famous because of the Mittelstand. 40% of total gross investment and 37% of all German exports come from the small and medium-sized enterprise sector. If you visit Ireland 20 years after the Irish difficulties, you are shocked to see what's taking place there. It's the small and medium-sized enterprise sector. They are world leaders in the small and medium-sized enterprise sector. 95% of German firms are family-owned. An interesting thing in Trinidad and Tobago is that many of the SMEs are actually family-owned. And family-owned SMEs are outperforming traditional SMEs by 9%. And family-owned businesses are outperforming businesses under 41,000 year after year after year. They contribute 52% of total economic output for Germany, employ 60% of the workforce, and 54% of them have launched a new innovation into the marketplace. It tells us that we are on the right track in terms of the focus of the IME sector and the SME sector. So the national response has got to be disruptive. We've got to facilitate a rapid, seamless knowledge transfer between the university, a center of learning, a center of research, engineering, agriculture, business, arts, chemistry, and wider business, and vice versa, so it's iterative. We've got to improve the readiness level of entrepreneurs, and we're providing a host of entrepreneurs at UWI, and we also want to de-risk it as well, and we feel that the university can play an important role in. So, enter UWI Ventures. What's UWI Ventures? UWI Ventures is meant to be a private sector-led company incorporated by UWI, in which you will have private sector members on board, in which you will have UWI, and which has a strong collaboration with business. And this is the framework for it. If I can start below in terms of the faculty committee, what we have is 16,000 students, and we need to unearth and ignite entrepreneurship at UWI, making it an entrepreneurial university. Oxford Ventures at Oxford follows exactly the same philosophy. MIT Engine follows exactly the same philosophy. Maastricht University on the border of Germany and Holland, exactly the same philosophy. Babson College, the same philosophy. So we have got to use UWI, which has people coming in from 17 to 30, people doing masters from 30 to 45, retirees coming back into the learn. We've got to use that community to see how do we use this as an ecosystem to drive further innovation and entrepreneurship in Trinidad and Tobago and indeed in the region. So at the faculty level, what we want in each faculty is that we will create committees with a faculty entrepreneurship officer. That faculty entrepreneurship officer will be receiving information, innovation ideas, entrepreneurial ideas from each faculty and working with them in terms of concept development, viability assessment, cross-faculty engagement, and we're trying to encourage not only within a faculty, but across faculties and across the broader university campus, that is Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, because the region is very diverse. Secondly, there will be the entrepreneurship support unit. So I will start at the faculty level, they push into the entrepreneurship support unit to get support in terms of business development, training, mentorship, pre-and support. If you need support in terms of R&D grant funding, STACY, which is the Sylvester Center for Research, is there. And that will focus on things like IP development, IP protection, and stakeholder relationships. And then finally, what that is going to be pushing to UWI Ventures, where once the ideas are viable, funding is going to be available. This board is meant to have private sector members, leaders of the private sector across different industries, as well as involving various shapers of economics, the TTNA, export, TT, etc. Because the intent here is to move it away from academia, have the access in terms of research and knowledge through academia, but also a strong private sector participation. If the idea ultimately proves extremely successful, then we'll be able to push that out in terms of equity investment, which is divesting the company in the stock exchange, maybe somebody like a unit trust, maybe another partner that has an interest. And if companies which are sitting there feel that the idea is interesting, feel that the innovation is interesting, feel that the area of entrepreneurship is interesting, what you have is a collision of strong management and capital with entrepreneurial ideas bringing it together. So mission is to be disruptive in the area of IP, to be disruptive in the area of innovation, to be disruptive in the area of entrepreneurship. To have a board that is entrepreneurially focused, private sector driven, and deeply collaborative. We are looking at a purpose-built facility. That's the facility that we're looking at. This facility is meant to have students coming through on a daily basis. It's located with a kind of open plan environment in which entrepreneurship is part of the UWI DNA. Whatever faculty you're in, it's part of the UWI DNA. So the entrepreneurial unit is going to be housed there. STACY, which is the center which focuses on R&D, grant funding, IP, patents, trademarks, is going to be located there. It's a one-stop shop. As well as UWI Ventures, which is giving final imprimatur for commercial projects to say, yes, these projects are ready to become commercial. Interestingly, it's also going to be underpinned not only by a physical building, but as well by a digital ecosystem. We are at a very advanced stage now in identifying a digital ecosystem so that we do not necessarily have to come in physically into the building. A large part of what we're doing is this is going to be online 24/7, 365, form-driven, taking you through the process, simplifying the process. One of the things I forgot to talk about is you all would have noticed that in my presentation there I spoke about B&B, I spoke about the DRF, and I spoke about the ADR. Every person who's an entrepreneur has to do what? He has to form a company. And I don't know how many of you have been down to the registrar of companies. It's 6 visits. You forgot this, you forgot that, you forgot the next. True or false? You want to change directors, you want to change the notice of registered address, you want to increase the capital. Put all of that, Mr. Hubert, online. Make the form seamless. And we will facilitate business because people are spending hours to get into town. There's a huge rush when they get in there. And while people are very kind and very gracious, we have to have disruptive thinking in the way we operate it. In today's world, what has happened from a government standpoint is the technologies have opened up to move the centers of power. Globally, I can sit here now and I can connect billions of people who want my product. Government has to say currently, given this new trend in AI, robotics, bots, predictive analytics, data analytics, how can we decentralize some of the systems that we have? How can we allow people to be able to be far more efficient in driving competitiveness? Those are some of the questions I think government has to ask, and some policy questions as well. So one of the things that we are going to be doing is we're going to be providing more data analytics and still giving assurance in terms of the data. We are going to be providing reports. We are going to be providing monthly, quarterly reports in terms of how is our system performing. How many people are at the grant stage? How many people are at the research stage? How many approvals do we have? How much money has been disbursed? All that is going to come through in terms of the reporting. We have pitch competitions planned. We have breakouts in terms of if you're interested in specific segments, whether it's agriculture, chemistry, engineering, light manufacturing, energy services. Those are going to be accommodated in the Secretary division. Final slide. One of the things a couple of things that we recommend. We have got as a country to consistently deliver more commercially ready innovations and entrepreneurial startups. Right now it's a little bit of an obstacle course, and while tremendous strides have been made, we have to move away from the silent divisions that we see. And a return has got to be done in terms of chemistry, Ministry of Health, food and drugs, and where we amalgamate that into one function in which we make it a lot easier for customers and clients. Agree? The other thing that we've got to do as well is that we've really got to use skillfully the Ministry of Health, because when there are breaches of people coming into our territory, we have to stop the stickering and the pardoning repeatedly, because we don't receive that as innovators when we go abroad. One breach and we're out, and it's very costly. So we have to be very careful in terms of the standards that we maintain. The second thing that we want to do is that we want a deeper alignment of R&D with the national development agenda. We feel that UWI with its R&D, and Mr. Hussain spoke to, that we want to do in collaboration with many of our partners. Career is an important partner, Exportit is an important partner. And one of the things that we plan to do is to establish MOUs with our important partners, but put KPIs and deliverables next to those MOUs. We are not signing MOUs to MOUC. UWI is going to say it is our intention to launch 3 innovations and entrepreneurial startups by 2021, and we work into that. If we sign an MOU with a specific partner, what are we going to do in this specific area of R&D, in this specific area of industry, this printing and packaging? What is the intent here? So we feel that there's a need to re-engineer and deepen collaboration within the IME system, but there's also the PSO, but for us to revisit the role of several of the entities inside of there, collaborate, collapse, redefine, modify the entire ecosystem in the context of 4th-generation technology needs a complete rethink from a customer perspective, from an academic perspective, and from a manufacturer participant perspective. And so we encourage that. So it's a paradigm shift that we feel is absolutely important. We at UWI are aligned. We think that some important changes need to be made. We think that good progress is being made, and we're happy to work and we welcome support in terms of the movement towards our new IDE system at the university, where the thrust is to become an entrepreneurial university driving growth in Trinidad and Tobago, realizing the dream and the vision of young students here to ensure that they can truly become entrepreneurs and to work to make this dynamic change that's required in the system. Thank you very much.